All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. One card for each sign. What are they thinking and feeling? Well, we just split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. I will tell you, I cut the cards before I hit record. I tell you what, Judgment, the Emperor, Strength, Two of Wands, Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, I can't really go any further than that, but that's unreal. You know, I don't know what that means as far as what they're thinking and feeling about you. I think somebody's turning over a new leaf, somebody attached to you. It feels very strong about that. I feel very strongly about that. All right, let's see where we go. All right, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. It could just be one thing I say. Maybe it was what I just told you right there. Maybe those cards apply to your life, right? You're wondering, am I going to be okay? If you were wondering if you're going to be okay anytime in the last week or so, right? I just gave you your fucking reading. You're going to be fine. Okay, I'll tell you what right now. For whatever reason, I don't know. What did I want to say? I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your horoscope. Blah blah blah. We're just We're just splitting the cycle into 12 pieces and then spitting on it, right? We're going to ask what they're thinking and feeling. But this is one of those readings I think I'm going to wish I could clarify. I don't clarify this reading. I clarify tomorrow's what actions they're going to take. But the overall energy here is the Four of Wands. And there's text at the top of the description for any new people that explain why there's no timestamps here, because everything is energy and everything is connected. And again, this isn't your horoscope. We have a cycle, a circle of energy that I cut into 12 pieces, like a pie, right? The whole pizza's there. We're all eating the same pizza. Okay? Oh, I love some pizza right now. Anyway, Four of Wands is the overall energy. Somebody's turning over a new leaf and doing something about it. Somebody wants to walk a new path and doing something about it. They're thinking about asking you out. They're thinking about asking you to hang out more, to take it to the next level. Why can't we be friends? Right? Why can't we be friends? It's that kind of energy. I don't know. Let's see where we go. Most closely related to this is where our story starts. Position 1, Aries. We start here, we end on position 12, Pisces. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate, and it does not, I reiterate, it does not matter what your sign is. I could call these sign names anything. It doesn't matter. So let's start with position 1, Yugelvon. All right, let's do it. Right? See, it's Aries, but Yugelvon, same difference. What's the difference? Herman. See what I'm saying? What did I say? Rewind. Why am I your 23rd favorite? I mean, it's fucking crazy now. I'm slipping down the path. I'm slipping. I mean, I'm at the bottom of a ravine with you people. Okay? I mean, somebody here is turning over a new leaf. I've already said it several times. They are. Somebody's feeling your soul connection. I think it's making them nervous. I think it's rattling them a little bit. Again, I said at the beginning of this, I wish I could break my rule and clarify, but we'll see more as we open the cycle. I think this is rattling them. They're feeling the soul connection. All right? They're peeking out of their shell a little bit. You definitely have somebody thinking about you here, actually feeling about you. Okay? All right, let's go. Taurus, position 2. We got to get more information here. Star, same thing. Somebody's manifesting without realizing it. Right now is a powerful time to manifest. We got that new moon in Cancer with a soulmate cycle that's Cancerian themed, and a fucking goddamn Jupiter in Cancer. Right? I mean, it's huge. It's huge. Accidental butt dial fucking manifesting is extremely possible here. Somebody's doing that. I don't know what they're manifesting. I would assume it's you, since that's what this reading is about. I think it feels to me, I translate feelings into words, it feels like a reunion energy to me. So someone wants to reunite with you. It doesn't feel lovey-dovey. It doesn't feel like you used to bang them and they want to come back for more. Someone wants to reunite with you. This could be a second cousin, twice removed, roommate's friend. I mean, I have no idea. But, okay. Somebody is thinking about you, and they're manifesting it. It might just happen. All right. Let's go. Position 3, Gemini. This is always weird to pull this reading after the monthly fly-through, because that monthly fly-through was fucking insane. It was easy, though. It flowed nice. I did it all in one shot. You know, as you probably saw, they all went up. I mean, it flowed nice. Two of Swords. Somebody here thinks one thing, feels another thing. So they're thinking about you in a sense of what you mean to them, and they're feeling about you in a sense of what you mean to them, but those are two different things. I don't know what the two different things are. You would, right? All right? I mean, it could be somebody who's convincing themselves that they just want to bang you. It's just a quick thing, right? Let's assume it's a love thing. That they're just into you for the hot tits, male or female, or the hot ass, male or female, but yet they feel much deeper. That's a dangerous combination of energies. So it could be somebody's coming towards you, like we had in your monthly reading for position 3, somebody's sneaking away, right? It feels kind of rushed to you. Hey, hurry up, let's get married. In fact, I think there was even a 4 of Wands in that reading. Wasn't there? I don't know. You would know. This is dangerous energy. Let's just take it back to the simplest example. They just think, oh, it's just going to be a quickie one time, right? But they feel much deeper for you. That's dangerous because when they show up and have the quickie one time, these other feelings are going to be there. They're going to be really depressed. You could hit a rock bottom hole at that point, right? I mean, I know back in my day, back in the day when I was in my 20s and shit, I know I had plenty of, just one time. It's just going to be one time. Yeah, right. 6 times later, right? That's that kind of energy. It's somebody who's like showing up going, it's just going to be one time. And then you realize, geez, we've been doing this every other Thursday for 6 months now. What happened to one time? So somebody fooling themselves a little bit here. Okay, be aware of that, and pair this with your monthly reading. All right. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle, the theme energy, the all signs position. Something here for everybody. We had a King of Wands returning in the monthlies. Holy shit! Book ending here with the Hermit, 10 of Cups. This is what are they thinking and feeling. It's not about actions. You're showing up in their dreams. You are showing up in their dreams. In a weird way, though, because this is one of my rare instances of this card where it's not a 10 of Cups. Cut the card in half. It's 2 5 of Cups cards that come together to form 10 Cups. Like the 5 lions that come together to form Voltron, right? This person's forming a bit of a Voltron nightmare over you. You're haunting them in their dreams. Can I put it that way? Okay. All right. Let that play out. Trust me. That's probably what brings that Knight of Wands out of hiding that we had in that reading, in the July reading. All right, Leo, position 5, the Leo soap opera. I enjoyed pulling your Leo soap opera in the monthly reading. I kind of did. I don't know. I didn't have to yell too much. A little. The Fool. I mean, yeah. It's sort of a you're going to do it energy. Somebody's, I don't know. Somebody feels like they can make things happen. They probably can. With Mercury moving into this sign, this person's probably, or is probably already there, this person is probably thinking that they can pull off a lot of stuff. Thinking they got the gift of gab, right? A little bit of that. This person might show up and give you some kind of sales pitch, make you some kind of offer that seems very... we'll see what happens tomorrow and what actions they're going to take, so don't take me literally. I'm just saying the way it feels. They show up with some kind of practical offer, but they really want more, right? Because it's feedbacking off of this 2 of Swords. There's 2 truths here. So there's a chance for communication here on some level. I highly doubt it. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. I don't have a lot of faith in this energy in the Leo soap opera. I'm sorry, I don't. But you got a powerful connection, which means you got a lot you can learn from this. So learn. Learn, motherfucker. Like this little bird, he got a lot to learn, right? Virgo, sometimes my wild card spot, sometimes you guys show up here. You got to show up somewhere. It's either here usually or position 11. Aquarius, let's see. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, that's a cop-out. Fickle old gal universe. That's a cop-out card. It's not you guys. It's somebody else attached to you. It's what I said a little bit over here. It's kind of bleeding. Somebody going to make an approach towards you, okay? They feel like they can get you. I don't remember your monthly reading. I remember there was a devil somewhere, the Devil's Truth. Was that your reading? Right? I told you touching stories about how I used to pick up girls back in the day, right? Hey, I admit all my faults. I ain't gonna come out here and blow smoke. I'm no angel. I mean, I've gotten better over the years. I've made amends. I've gone on some spiritual journeys, but I'm not gonna bullshit you, right? I'm not gonna fucking do that. If you had the Devil's Truth reading, this is somebody who thinks they can get you. The energy feels right. They feel confident. They're going, try. They're going to take a shot at you. Okay? Give it to them if you want. You know? I mean, I wouldn't make... This is temporary energy. It's minor arcana. It's not sticking around forever. It's like a harvest time energy, right? When it's time to pick the fruit, you fucking pick it. You don't get to, oh, the fruit's ready. Let's go on vacation and come back in 2 weeks. You don't get to do that. I'm not an expert farmer, but I'm pretty sure that's not what they do. Okay? All right, Libra, position 7. I grew up around farms. I used to see them working. I know they didn't take off to Florida when the fruit was ready. All right, here we go. Libra, position 7. Knight of Swords. That'd be kind of funny if they did. Ah, fuck them. They don't need orange juice. You know, whatever, you know. All right, Knight of Swords. Somebody, I don't want to say this to you. Somebody wants to stab you with their words. Somebody got something to say. Somebody wants to change your mind about something. I'm going to put that. That's what they're thinking. They're thinking you're wrong. And we want to know what they're thinking and feeling about you. Somebody thinks you're wrong. Okay. Get used to it. I live with that. You know, whatever. I have a policy around this. I might share it with you in case you're offended by what I just said. I always reserve my right to say I told you so. I don't say I told you so. I just, in my mind, I go, I reserve my right to say I told you so. And then I put it away, right? 9 times out of 10, it's an I told you so moment. I never say it when the time comes. I just smile, right? It's fine. You got a situation like this here. Somebody thinks you're wrong. Let them think it. They may stab you with some words, right? Sticks and stones, right? They may break your bones, but words can't hurt you. Chill out. I'm a hot Scorpio, right? I don't know why I stopped. I froze. Right? I said, my hot Scorpio, right? And then it stopped. You probably thought the video froze. Oh no, the video froze. No, it didn't. Why? Oh, okay. The Magician. I'm drawn to the. I'll show you. Stop that. I'm drawn to the little black hole there. Whenever I'm drawn on this particular card, since day 1 out here on YouTube. Excuse me. Whenever I'm trying to start choking on my own spit. Whenever I'm drawn to the little black hole thing here, it's about karma. You got somebody's coming to dump their karmic debt on you. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about you. Every time they think about you, they get. It's almost like you're either a good luck charm for them or a bad luck charm. In other words, it feels, I'm going to use those words, luck. It's like when someone thinks about you and feels about you, either bad things happen for them or good things. It depends. There's more than one person watching. This is for a good number of people. Never mind the Scorpio shit. I'm not your fucking astrologer. All right, slice 8 here is for a good number of people. I think they're about to come and they might. We'll see what actions they take tomorrow, but I feel like this is, you got some karma coming your way from this person. I think it benefits you. I think it's sort of a vindication type energy for you. And it really kind of makes you feel good, you know? It does. Like this cat just caught the antelope that he was after, right? Something like that. Makes you feel good. We'll see what happens tomorrow. That's going to be very interesting. I'm going to write that down. My Sexitarians. Position 9, sometimes separate from the reading, sometimes part of it. All right. Again, I don't know if Virgo got the Devil's Truth or if Sagittarius did. I remember something about, I don't know, I don't remember which one was which. But either way, this is very similar to what I said for Virgo. It's the 7 of Cups. Somebody's trying to pull a. You familiar with the 3-card Monte? Or the shell game, however you want to look at it, where you find the ball, which one is it in, which one. Somebody's playing a bit of a shell game with you, okay? They're thinking about how they can bait and switch you, or get you, or convince you of something. What do I need to say to convince you of something? Somebody's looking at. Most readers would tell you, based on this energy, assuming they actually read energy, they would tell you, oh, the energy off of this says they're looking for a way to reach out to you. Yes, that's true, but you have to go deeper than that. Why are they looking for a way, right? It's not just about they looking for a way to come talk to you, duh. But why? Because there's a lot of trickster here. It's the sleight of hand kind of. If I clarified this, there'd be a magician somewhere on it. And in fact, I just realized there's a magician in the angle just before it. 8 goes to 9. I mean, it can play that way. Everything is energy and everything is connected. This whole fucking reading is connected. So pay attention to your monthly reading. I suspect this is part of that energy. Position 10, Capricorn. Six of Cups. Oh, this is nice. Somebody who owes you something. Owes you something. Could be money, right? I don't know. It could be money. It could be they borrowed something from you, right? Could be they promised you anal and you never got it. I mean, I don't know, but they coming to give it to you. Okay, one way or another. I have no idea. Whatever it is, somebody here's thinking about making some plans to come your way. I think they're at a distance. And they owe you something. They owe you one. They feel like they owe you one. They're coming to pay you back. I don't know what it is. It could play out 100 different ways. 1,000 different ways even. Might even be the anal thing. I don't know. You might want to make sure you wash or something. I don't know. Position 11. Aquarius. Sometimes it's got to be. You guys got to show up here. You do. You have to. It's my wild card spot's the only other one I usually have. I mean, it doesn't have to. 9 of Wands. You are showing up here. This is you. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall, right? I'm quoting Ronald Reagan, but it's a little bit of that. You might be inclined here in the current energies to put up a bit of a wall. You live in your own little fantasy land or whatever. Don't block everything out. You're encouraged to leave some gaps for some things to seep through, okay? Put up a filter, not a wall, all right? That's the best I could tell you. Because you got an energy, sure, that's trying to approach a lot of them. Some of them you want to block and some of them not. Your energy is actually quite attractive right now. You showed up a lot as Aquarius energy in my zodiac fly-through, I remember. All right? And this energy, of course, does bleed into July because I'm not a fucking Time Lord. Right? So, and we're pretty close to July anyway. I think, July starts on Tuesday or something like that. Anyway, Pisces, position 12. So just build a filter, not a wall. You follow? Okay. There you go. Position 12, my 2 fish. Always read with 1 and 5. Haven't really figured out fully 5. I probably never will. Don't care. Doesn't matter. That's the way the energy's flowing. But it's also bouncing off of 2 swords. Bam, 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 bam. That's what we got. I'm just going to show it to you. This is why I don't put timestamps, because I'd have to say, you're going to need to watch Gemini, Aries, and Leo. And people are going to go, no, it's not my sign. Right? I won't do that. Thinking I'm some kind of astrologer. I'm not. I know a lot about it. I even know the math of it. I don't need computer software to do astrology. But, you know, I'm not. This ain't your horoscope, and I'm not your astrologer. What do we get? 6 of Pentacles. I knew it was going to be something like that. I was thinking Justice. I swear to you, I was thinking Justice, but it's the 6 of Pentacles. It's Justice light. It's a balanced energy, right? It's a give and take. We've got a meeting of the souls, but not a meeting of the minds. That's where the 2 of Swords comes in. We got a meeting. I'll do the read for you. I'll do the lateral thinking for you. We got a meeting of the minds here. We've got 2 soulmates coming together, like a 2 of Cups type of energy, right? But because the 2 of Swords is involved, I got soulmate here. I got a chance to start over with somebody. But because the 2 of Swords is here, I don't know. So, one of you thinks it's like the truths don't match at all. I don't know why. The way you see something and the way they see something is totally different. So why are you getting this? They think it's going to be a problem to come talk to you. They think you just go to cross swords, but it looks like they're showing up anyway. There's the forces of the universe with the major arcana are sending them your way. I think you're getting this so that you understand that equal give and take is only possible here if you give a little extra. You follow? Okay? That's all. That's the best I can tell you. An overall energy of 4 of Wands. Anything can happen very quickly. But everybody's thinking about walking this here. Let's grab the lights here. And let's have the universe add all this up. 3 cards and a bottom card. What's it all mean, universe? What's it all mean here? What is all this about? What's it about? Come on now. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Flew out reverse and bent. Temperance reversed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. Fakey McFakerman upright. That looks like a position of some kind. Anyway, Fakey McFakerman upright, temperance reversed. What else we got here? And the Empress, I said it looks like a position of some kind. I'm not playing. It's the best hits in the tarot. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Oh, shit. I said already in this reading, if you rewind, so I don't know why I'm your 24th favorite, but I said already in this reading that you're reflected as Empress quite a bit in my monthly fly-through. They're very attractive. You do. These are great tits, male or female. It's a very attractive energy. Somebody here is fooling themselves. All of your people, you got whether it's family, friend, or a love thing, are fooling themselves about you a little bit. Okay? They're just looking at the surface truth. They don't know what they're in for. It's what I said a little bit, a very important card. It's because it came up red with the end of our story. This is all just a story. It's all one pizza cut into 12 pieces. I don't know what kind of cheap-ass pizza place cuts a pizza into 12 pieces, but it's not one I'm going to, but I do cut mine into 12 here. And this card came out tied to the end, and tied to which by default ties it to the beginning and this number 5 position dead in the middle of the damn thing, pretty much. That's it. Everybody's person's coming in thinking they're just coming for the tits, but they're in for a big surprise. There's a lot more here. And I think it's the coming together that's important, which is why I kind of said at the end here, you might want to, you're getting this so that you give a little extra, right? I mean, because underneath that is 3 cups. It's the flow of emotion. I think they're coming in for superficial reasons or thinking about it or only thinking about you in superficial reasons. But there's a lot more to it. And I think they're going to be surprised by that. It's going to be a very interesting reading tomorrow when we see what actions they're going to take. Because that one we clarify. Keep all of this in mind. All right? I'd take a fucking screen grab of it. In fact, I don't always do that. I usually just write down 1 or 2. I'm definitely going to write that down. I may take a screen grab. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.